Hello everyone. So I'm back. I'm going to do this cross today. It's a memorial for someone. So I'm going to use Diane Kapoor's, and it's the Blue Viper, but I'll show you that in a minute. We'll mix it up into some, let me scoop some of this back into some alcohol, and I got my resin in this big cup. But first I'm going to mix the blue in, then I'll separate it. I was afraid it would, cure in the cup or something. And then I'll put it in the vacuum chamber. So I'm going to, and today I am using my iPad to record. I'm just trying to get it set up differently. Oh my gosh, look how pretty that color is. Look at that. That is so pretty. It's got sparkle in it. Because I'm ruining my phone by using it. I have resin all over it. I'm going to put quite a bit in here. This needs to be an opaque, and I have 12 ounces of resin, and so I'm going to use quite a bit. That should do it though. How's everyone doing? Welcome my new subscribers. This is called Blue Viper. I love that. And this family needs 4 of these. So, I think they're going to put their mom's ashes in here and then seal it up. So, that's what if you see this off to the side when I'm doing other stuff, it's just because I'm trying to get it all done. Let me get me a paper towel here. Had one laying over here, just not in the right spot. Okay. Oh. I'm trying to keep my little paper here cleaner than, I don't know why I wiped that stick up, because I'm just going to use it again. But anyways, back to the story. So I need to do 4, and they all need to be blue, but they don't have to be the same color blue. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's gorgeous. So I'm going to start with this blue, and then we'll move on to a different color blue. I think we'll do 4 different blues. They said they just wanted blue because it was her favorite color, and her truck was this color, like this here. So I'm going to pour this in here, get all this out of this cup. I hope everyone's doing good today. Welcome to my new subscribers. I've been on some channels watching some videos. To my new subscribers, you people are talented, I'm telling you. I was like, wow, never thought of that. So if you see me on here doing your stuff, it's because I've been watching your videos. Okay, let me get a bigger thing to stir with here, and we'll stir all this in, and I'll put it in the vacuum chamber because I don't want no bubbles in this. Hopefully I don't get any. Let's hope. This is a big cup. My other mixer stopped working, so I got this one that comes with these cups. You know, the 40-second one, you have to keep hitting the button, and I did it like 7 times, so it wasn't bad though. It's a quiet mixer. It done good. Everything looked mixed, so when I got the resin out, it did look mixed up good. So, oh my gosh, look at that color. Wow. That's beautiful. I love that. I'm just going to make sure it's all stirred in. No problems. Don't want no problems with this. But tell me what you think about the video quality, because I'm using my iPad. My iPad's not new. This thing's like 5 or 6 years old. I don't even know which one it is. I think it's the iPad Air, like the 4th generation, so it's pretty old. But I mean, it works good, so I thought I'd try it. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know what you think about the video quality, because I'm trying to get it decent. Like, I want it to be good video quality. Put my stick up here. I'm going to separate this out just because I'm afraid something will do a fast cure on me, because I'm using the Let's Resin 4-hour fast cure. Let me get this stick out before I pour it, separate it into the cups. Or I might drop it, I don't know. I hope not. Not gonna take no chances, but alright, let's put that stick over here. Let's see, so I got 12 ounces. I'm going to separate it into 6 each and then put them in the vacuum chamber and then come back and pour them. Because I know one takes a little more than the other one. One takes 5 of these molds and one takes 7. So I don't have to have them exact in the cups. I just wanted to separate it. I don't want it to set up on me. Hope everyone's doing well today. It is raining here. Talking about flash floods and all of that stuff. Hopefully not. Hope if there is, everybody stays out of the water and stays safe and don't drive through it, because they have a bad habit of driving through high water around here. Just never good. Trying to get all this out. I'm so excited because of all my new subscribers. I hope you watched the puppy video. They was 14 days old yesterday. They are adorable, I swear. I love them. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to clean off my stick first, get my cup cleaned out, put this in the vacuum chamber, and I will be right straight back. Okay, I'm back. I have the resin ready. Look at this. So pretty. Look at that color. Wow. Okay, I'm going to switch. Well, no, I'll push this one out of the way when I get it. Let me get my spray bottle. Oh, I had it over here because I was cleaning my cups out. Well, 1 cup anyway. So, let's see. Let me move around, sound like some crazy person first. Okay, I'm spraying the alcohol in here. Let's pour this one first. Got all over my glove. Let me turn this on. Okay, got that on. Wow, that color's so pretty. Now I'm going to go down in there with my, get me a paper towel. I need to get my paper towels a little closer to me. We'll go down in here with my bubble wand. So if there's any bubbles, maybe they'll come up gently down in here. I see a bubble right there. Do you see it? Right here on the side. Got it. Let me go around again. Over here in this little corner, for some reason, there was one. You kind of want these to be perfect, but nothing is if it's handmade. So, as perfect as I can get it, I guess. Now, let's see if any bubbles are going to come up there. I'll just wait a minute. Where'd my bottle go? Here it is. I'm going to spray this one and go ahead and put a little blue in here so I can go around those letters like I normally do. So that way, maybe won't get a bunch of bubbles in there. Like that'll be enough for just right now. Let it flow down. Okay. This butterfly here has a wing that goes out. So you have to get down in that one. But I normally try to run my bubble wand down in here. And in the little flowers. Let that set for a second. See, bubbles gonna come up over here. Then I take, which this one, I need some new ones. Keep forgetting. And I'll go right in here where the letters are and try to make sure there's nothing down in there. With this is silicone on the edge here, so it won't scratch. I do need a few new ones. Like, I have some. I just need the pointy ones. Need me a couple of those pointy ones. These are handy though. I like these things. What is everybody doing today? Where you from and what's the weather like? It is blazing hot around here most of the time, but today it's rainy. I'm not mad about it, which I love rain. I could probably live in the rainforest. I love rain that much. I'll try to make sure there's no bubbles in these letters. I don't know if that works, but it seems to be better than not doing it, if that makes any sense. Well, see the bubbles that came up? I'll do it one more time. I'm going to let it sit for a second. I'll spray this one again, and I'm probably going to fill it on up. Just make sure there's no bubbles sitting down in there. My bubble wand normally gets them. If they're in there, the bubble wand will get it. Okay, now let's do the rest. Gosh, that color's gorgeous. So pretty. And let's see here. That is going to be enough for this. Or it'll get a little lip around the edge, and I don't want that lip around the edge. I'm going to scoot it over. I'll bring this one right here. I see some bubbles popping up, so yeah, that's good. Gosh, that blue is gorgeous. Blue Viper. Wow. I had seen it on there. I got on her website because I wanted to get me some micas. Like, I have a ton, but I wanted to get more. And there was some colors on there that I hadn't seen. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to get some. So I'm going to go down in here again. Let me spray this again. And I'm going to go back down in there with my little tool where these letters are. Because you don't want your letters to be a bubble in them, because it just about ruins the whole thing. It's hard to fix. And with UV, I've tried to fix them, but you can tell there's a difference, you know? You can see the difference in it. I'm just trying not to get that. And I got to make 4 of these. So like I said, if you see them on there to the side, it's because I'm making another one. I don't want them to wait for what they're needing these for. So, I'm going to get them done. And right there, that wing goes out, I know. Do not want a bubble in there. Do not want a bubble anywhere in this. But I'm liable to get one. I mean, after all, this is handmade stuff, so, you know, you might get a bubble. I don't know, you might. Oh, I can see the letters now. I wonder if that was good enough on that second time. I feel like it's good. We'll see. I know I'm spraying a lot of alcohol. I hope it don't do anything to it. I just want it to be perfect. When it's a memorial, it's very, very important to try to do my best work here. And then I got to do this little lip. Well, last time, you know, I did get a bubble around this little lip, but on that one, I didn't use my bubble wand. So I know that's why I got it. I'll have extra resin. That's good. Here's a bubble. It's huge. So if you don't know, I get my bubble ones off of Glitz and Glitter. When she has them in stock, she puts them on her eBay store. And that's where you get the fancy stir sticks. I got like 3 now, fancy stir sticks. So exciting. I call it a fancy bubble one too. I love it. But it works like, it works for your pieces. Like, I'll have to go around again. This one does have to have, you have to pour up to that little edge because that's how it sticks on the box. So, that's how they go together. So I don't like that over pour right there of alcohol because I've been pouring it full. I'm going to go around again my edges just to make sure I don't have any bubbles. So let's do that. It'll just sweep them out if you do. You can just sweep them out. This thing reaches back in there, I swear. I don't know how AJ came up with this idea, but I swear it was genius. I feel like. Okay. That is looking good right there. Let's pray there's no bubbles in this. Which I don't care, I'll do it over if I have to. I mean, I'm not going to give somebody something that's messed up and is a memorial, or anything that's messed up for that matter. But a memorial is really something that you want to make sure that is perfect as you can get it for it to be a handmade. I feel like this desk, look, I feel like that it's not level. I do. I'm going to put a stick down here. Just barely on the end. Just maybe like... You can watch the resin run. Okay, maybe like that. Let me pour a little bit more in to top this right here. Like I won't have it all the way at the top, but almost. Like almost at the top is where I want it. When you pour these, you learn a lot of how far you should go and how far you shouldn't go. My alcohol's trying to make it go over right in there. But let me get something right here. If you touch that little side, it just dips down into the resin. Let me see if I can. I don't want no trim work on here. Just because you can see it, you know. I need some resin restore. I do. I think that's what it's called. That, with some glitter sells on eBay. I need to get me a bottle of that. I just keep forgetting to do it. That's all. But I've seen it work, so I know it works. See, I'm not getting that off. It's not letting me. Oh, no, I almost got it. I know I got my arm in your way. Anyways, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. Everybody subscribing and watching. So you won't believe how exciting it is for somebody unless you've been there, and I know some of you have. But like I said, if you subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you. I'll help you any way I can. Like, I'll binge watch your YouTube if you want me to. I'll go get you some watch time. I'll make sure you get it. I'll turn my TV on and let it play. I'm here for you, is what I'm saying. I'm here. Here with you. Anyways, I've about got that part done. So, I've got probably a ½ ounce in here and 2 ounces in here. So, oh, and you know what I did on my last video? Why is this sideways? I don't know. I did not show you. I didn't even, I gotta put me another pair of gloves on. Hold on, these are too sticky. I didn't put the picture of my two little coffee cup. I know I showed them on my video, but I didn't put the picture up at the end. And then when I had posted it and I looked and I said, oh, I didn't post my pictures of those little cute keychains. So I'm going to show you those today. The little cute keychains. They're right here. I've not cleaned them off yet. Let me get a baby wipe here and clean these off, and I'm going to show you how pretty they got. And I'll tell you, hold on. Oh my gosh, everything's just not right. Every time. Okay. It's not bad though, really can't complain. I'm going to wipe off this top where I had painted down in the crevice, put the paint down in the crevices, and it just gets all over. And then I'm going to show you, because they were still drying. I think they're dried now. I got a few bubbles in the corner of this one. Look how cute these are. I got a few bubbles right over there I need to fix. That's the only thing I don't like about baby wipes. They'll leave little hairy bits on the on your piece. There's that one. We'll put it back. They're set up. They're just not, I hadn't got them cleaned off yet from when I painted the down in the little crevices. And I'll send these to people, you know. Like AJ won my June keychain set that I ordered off of Amazon for my giveaway, my June giveaway. And I sent him one. Look at this. They're just too cute. And I just brushed on mica powders on there because I had the extra black left. I didn't know what to do with it. Cute. Look at those chrome powders. Those are Let's Resin Chrome. They're so pretty. Anyways, I'll have those up for whatever, for a giveaway. That's what I like to do, is little coffee cups. Don't you just love coffee? I sure do. I'm going to pour these in blue also. They may just be plain blue, but it's okay. Let me spray some alcohol right here. And that'll help with my bubble problem. I'll go down in there with my little tool also, because the writing. The only thing about these ones with the writing, or those edges that are cut out, is you got to get in there. If you don't, there'll be bubbles. And they scoot you out of the way, and you, with your little stick. Hopefully, those set up really nice. See, there's, right here's where I keep getting the bubbles, is in these little corners. You don't really want bubbles in there. Around these edges. Oh, making messes. Making messes all day long. Cleaning messes. I gotta get my laundry done so I can have my uniforms ready, my scrubs for in the morning. Okay, got a lot of bubbles coming up there, but you know, sometimes I think we create some of them. Some of them may have been there, but sometimes I do think we create them when we're going around trying to prevent them. Go around my writing here. I think this one was the coffee before talking one. Alright. I'm not going to keep you on here all day, I promise. But I will be coming back to do the detail, but when I unmold, I'll show you, and then I'll probably put you on a... oh gosh. How those little bubbles? Didn't need that much alcohol in it though. I'm going to let those before I finish filling it up, but I'm going to let you go. So I'm just going to fill these up. I don't have much left of this, but I can, and let's unmold this. Let's unmold this so I can put the rest of the blue in it. This is one of my favorite little molds I like to do. If I can get it out. I think I used the extra black. I did. Look at that. That is gorgeous as usual. I love these shiny, diamond-y stuff. Gosh, it's pretty. I'll put it in there. Once I get these filled up. This one's almost filled up. Get my wipe here. That alcohol on the edge, I hope it don't cause me no problems. Which I can trim, like I said. If you don't have to trim, it turns out way better. So, I'm hoping you can still see these. I'm trying to get them right here where I can actually see what I'm doing. But anyways, I'm going to let you go because I've had you on here a long time with this blue. And I feel like it's going to overflow. I just have to watch these until that alcohol dissipates down in there. Whatever it's doing. Anyways, I'm going to do this real quick. I will see you for the unmolding. And then I'll put you on a fast forward when I'm decorating it. Get my bubble wand here. Go around. I'm barely tapping down in here to get if there's any bubbles, and I've not had one yet in that flower because of this bubble wand. This is really smooth. Really smooth. See how decorative it is? I love that. So gorgeous. Okay, I'll get off here. I'm going to clean up my tools. And I'll see you on D-mode. And I used 4-hour fast cure, so I'll see you pretty soon. So make sure you tune back in. Bye for now. Okay, we are ready to unmold. So let's do the bottom first. Whew, still a little bendy, but they should be okay. Can do it like that and get it to come right out, maybe. Maybe not. Okay. Let me put it up against me here. If I can get it out. Whew. Almost. Sometimes these fix my, look at that mold. That is a heavy one. Look at this blue. I don't know what that is on it. There's still a little bit of trim on here. To do. It is bendy. Look how bendy it is. There's a little bit to be trimmed off. Okay. Hope this one ain't too bendy. Okay. Just loosen it up all the way around this little lip here. It is bendy. Why is it so bendy? I think it'll come right out, but it's awful bendy. It shouldn't be that bendy. Okay, look at this. Wow, it's got like a dark in there. I like it. So pretty. That turned out good. Now I'm gonna, everything's good. I don't see, let's see if there's any bubbles. I don't see any in the lettering. So let's take out the flower. If I can get it, it's more hateful than that big cross. But I'm going to do I got me some markers out. Different colors I'm going to do on here to decorate. And I'll probably put you on the fast forward for that. That would take a long, long time. There we go. It's out. Wow. Look at that. That color. Wow. So impressive. I love the color. Let's see what these did. Well, these are always bendy. Oh, one little bubble right here. Still gonna, oh, well, there's a big one right there. I have to patch that one up, I think. Pretty sure I will. Turn those upside down. Yep, there's one right there. Quite a few up here. About 5, and then one there. Still, look at that. How pretty that color is. I'll let them sit up, and I think they can be fixed. I'll put these over here. Put this right here. Let me make sure you are in camera range. So, yes, okay. We're going to add some color to this, but I will put you on a fast forward for that. So I will be right back, but it will be a fast forward. I've still not done nothing to the bottom, but I'm going to. I'll trim around. See, that's what it looks like on the shiny side. And then this side's the matte side. But look what it done in here. That's so pretty. And what I put on there that made that dent. Anyways, I put the little diamonds on after I painted it. And there's a few more little spots that I need to do. And for that black, like the middle of the butterfly and its little antennas, I just use a black Sharpie and go in there like this and just color it on. Just like that. And you got to try to get your sides pretty good. And then if there's anything, I'll take one of those little bitty, they're really tiny for tiny work. I'll take one of those. I'll show you. It's like a pointy end. So that's what I do my black with for the butterfly. Just like that. And then you can get your sides. But I feel like I need something else because I can't get right down in there in the sides I want. But anyways, I took that glue, done the little diamonds on there. Got the little colors I need to clean up right here, right in here. Get all that white off. But it looks pretty. Look at it. It looks so pretty. And then right there's some green. I'll show you these right here. Oh, let me get it. It's so little. See this? That's so little. But you can get, like if you got paint on a spot you didn't want to, and I just seen one a few minutes ago that I got paint on I didn't want it on. It's right down in here. If it's going to get it, I might need to get me a different one. A bigger one, I mean. Yeah, I'll have to for that, but you can get little spots off that you're not wanting on there. But I wouldn't rub it hard because then you're going to scratch it. So, but that looks so pretty. But I got these, and they're good for a little detail work, and they're tiny pointy swabs at little windows. And they're good for little tiny work that you're trying to get down like that, trying to get down in there and getting something off that you don't want, like some of this stringy glue that I used to do this with. I always go back in there and try to get it. And I see a spot right here. And these markers, I got them off of Amazon. And they're kind of like metallic marker. They're dual tipped. So, and they're water based, but I mean, you're not going to be getting this in water, I hope, if you do one. Or you have one made or whatever. I have mine, Michelle made mine. That's where I got the idea of painting everything and doing the little diamonds. Was off her channel. That's how she done it, so I figured I would try it. And so that's how I done it because it looks so good. You won't believe how good it looks. I just seen something messed up. Where is it? Oh, I see it. Right here. I need that to match and that to match. But yeah, and you can put diamonds all the way through there, but I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it like this and get it as close as I can to what I was imagining for it to be. But I love these colors on this dark blue. What do you think? And there's our little, that thing is so shiny. You know it? That is so pretty. Okay. Anyways, there it is. Done. And I need to do my edges, I see, again. Need to do my little edging around through there. And I just do this. Well, I think this is the lighter colored one, and I wanted the darker. Hold on. And so I just lay it on its side like this. And I just come down through here. And you might mess up and have to get it off. But that's how I do it. Kind of like that and go around. You can do whatever color you want. I may change it to one of the blue colors. We'll see how this dries and what it looks like. But if I lay it down, it don't seem to get the edge. It get paint all over the edges. Or marker or whatever this is. I think it's a water-based paint marker. But these metallic colors, they're gorgeous. I love them. They're so pretty. But it takes you a while to do your painting on your butterflies and flowers. That's why you need to go on a fast forward, because it would just take forever to get it done and you would get bored. We don't want no one getting bored. But same spot I got paint on twice. I feel like this is a darker green than the last time I went around through here, but I'm thinking, I don't know, what do you think? Leave the green, do the blue for the trim mark around? I don't know, I'm debating on it. I do like the green, it kind of ties it in. I got two different greens on there though. Let me go back around here and see if I can get this without wiping the paint. Well, if I wipe it off of that little stripe, I can put it back. It's right here, I don't want it. And this paint stays pretty good because it takes you a minute to get it off. So I'm going to have to get a Q-tip or I'll get too much of it off. Because it comes off. So, try to get this perfect as I can. Just be as pretty as I can. And this is the first blue one. When I get them all done, we'll compare them and see. See, there's some white paint over here, which you'll run into some stuff you see, and you can just go back and get it off. That's what I'm doing. Just going back and taking it off. But I like it. I've got to get that spot with a Q-tip, a bigger Q-tip. But tell me what you think in the comments. I don't want to leave you on here all day, but tell me what you think. It's gorgeous. I hope you're seeing it good. It's pretty. And there might be a few spots I need to touch up. I'm going to be looking for them, making sure it's good. There's a few spots I see I can touch up on. So, but I did want you to look at it and see what you thought. So tell me what you think in the comments. I'll try to finish these. The last time I didn't even remember to put them on the picture. But this time I'll try to remember. I'll put the paint in these so you don't have to sit through that. And then I will see you for the next one. And I'll be, I can't remember what I was going to do. I'm trying to figure out something I can do in purple shades. It's going to be a purple pour for Brooke. So I'm trying to figure out what I could do. But that might be my next one, or it might be when I get it planned up, the one I want to do. But anyways, thanks for being on here. I appreciate everyone. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I hope you hang around here with me. Like I said, if you stay with me, I'll stay with you. I'll watch your videos. I watch everybody's videos of an evening. When I got everything done, I get on there and I binge watch videos. So, anyways, I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye for now.